Okay, so real life is in the way. You've got a demanding job, maybe kids, not enough sleep, and you still lace up 4 days a week and get it done. So why does a 3-hour marathon still feel impossible? Here's the truth. It's not. You're just going about it the wrong way. And you're so close, and I'm gonna show you exactly how close. If you've ever doubted yourself, felt stuck, or hit a plateau, this one's for you. Okay, so the reply from Aaron on yesterday's video gives us a bit of background on his lifestyle and schedule constraints. You're grinding, you're working till 3 a.m. You're raising kids, you're squeezing your runs into broken sleep. You're getting the kids to school, you're helping them with the homework. You're fueling your runs with dollar store carbs. And you're still out there putting in 16-mile long runs. That's not average, that's dedication. And the lads have backed him up there. Richard, understand what you're saying. Sometimes life circumstances make things very difficult. I myself have 2 young kids, one with special needs, and so sleep is never going to be good for me. Stress is not always far away. That being said, if you're running 21 minutes for 5K, 100% you can break 4 hours for the marathon. You just need to do more longer runs. 5 years running is not that long either. You will get better at all of this every year, assuming you have the ability and scope to properly prioritize it. Good luck. It's so supportive, it's brilliant. Rob has said, sounds like a tough ground, but in a way you're proving Lee's point. The only thing in your way is circumstance. Absolutely true. Kids grow up, jobs change, your running life is long. Absolutely on point. Right now, sub 3 might feel impossible, but it's not because you lack that dedication or that discipline, it's because you're lacking in time. And that's okay. You've got 4 runs per week, 4 hours per week to get as much out of those hours as possible. Here's what I would do. If you truly want to go from 4 hours to 3 hours for the marathon, I would forget the marathon altogether for the moment and use those 4 hours to become the fastest possible 5K running that you can be. So imagine you've got that long run working for you, specifically towards the 5K. You've got that interval session or hill session. You've got that working for you again, specifically towards the 5K. You're already at 21 minutes and change for 5K. All I want you to do is get to 20 minutes, 5% faster. On 4 hours per week, even with the broken sleep and trying to fit in wherever it's possible for you to have your own time, that is possible. And that's the logical next step in order for you to look down the line when time does free itself up for you to then run a 3-hour marathon. If you run 20 minutes for 5K, all of a sudden you're capable of running 10K in 42 minutes, an hour and a half, 1 hour 30 for a half marathon, and 3:10 that should put you at for the marathon. So all of a sudden, because you're directing all this energy, the time that you do have available to the 5K, we're not going to neglect the endurance. You're still doing that weekend long run, but it's specific to the 5K. All of a sudden, you're running times that indicate that you can run an hour faster or more for the marathon. And that 5K breakthrough, that's your entry point. You'll be building that raw speed, you'll be building that top end speed, you'll be building that hill reps, interval sessions, tightening your form, improving your running economy, becoming a way better trainer, which will become a better runner and a better racer, whether it's 5K, half marathon, marathon. And you don't need to even race. You can just go out there and give yourself time trials and say, okay, I'm putting this date in the diary. That's when I'm gonna run 19 something for 5K. It's happening 8 weeks from now. And all of a sudden, 4 hours that you're able to put in, 4 runs, 4 hours, you're not putting that towards a marathon, you're putting that towards a 5K. Imagine what that will unlock for you. You're setting yourself up for success, and then when life shifts, kids grow up, and your schedule frees up, you've already built that great trainer, that runner that is ready to tackle sub 3-hour marathon training. And this might just be 2 years from now, but imagine lining up, being at the start line at California in 2 years and being confident that you can run at sub 3 pace for the entire duration. Not that it's possible, but it's probable. And unless something goes wrong that day, you're gonna hit 250 something. That's how I would do it. That's how I would set myself up for success. Okay, what does life look like? What have I got access to? 4 hours per week. Already doing the stuff in the gym as well and the core, putting all that to work for you, but a manageable distance and building an equivalent time that would suggest a sub 3. So of course, you're not going to stop at 20 minutes. You're going to get that to 18:30. And then all of a sudden, you're comfortable at moving over the ground at 3:45 per kilometer. Imagine what that does for your marathon time and your confidence to be able to execute that marathon. And in the meantime, you can see the lads' comments below. They've got your back. The community has your back here. And the 700-800 videos that you've got access to become that top 5K runner, then 10K runner, half marathon and onwards. Let me know when you crack 20 minutes because you've already got what it takes. What I look for in an athlete, in a runner, is work ethic and discipline and dedication. Once you have that, that's the hard stuff. That's what running will either give you, but if you've got that already and you apply it to running, just need the knowledge. Because with the knowledge, you're gonna consistently do the right things well and you'll move forward. What you're doing at the moment, the late shift, the broken sleep, doing the homework and then getting the kids to school, then coming back, then trying to do your run, I'm telling you, it's way more difficult than a 3-hour marathon. And one of the greatest quotes that I love for running is, everything that you need is already inside. These 2 videos will get you started.